Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5. It's in live here in Dubai. Man, it's a great day. Bitcoin, you know, it's still not pumping heavy, but it will take off and it will see moon territory this month or next. That's the day. This is what it's all about, right? And crypto will probably drag the rest of the Bitcoin will probably drag the rest of the crypto space with it. And so that's why you're here. This is what you're excited for. This is what you want to see. You want to see Bitcoin moonship, right? To land on the moon, to take you to all new heights, right? And it's an awesome day today. So tell me, guys, where are you guys from? What's going on? Okay, let's see here. What's going on in the Turkish translation? I think I don't know if they do a translation for these live streams, but I know that they do translations for my show, so my regular show. So TSATs, yes. Hopefully you got some TSATs happening, right? And you know what? I'm going to answer some non-stop questions about TSATs, right? You guys constantly ask me the same questions, and that's okay. It's okay. Keep on asking it. It's quite all right, right? And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the school, right, where you go to Bitcoin for beginners and so much more. All right. So with that said, right, is there any other questions? Time to buy it now. Yes, buy Bitcoin and TSATs right now. And if you want to buy some TSATs, you just head over to, what's it called? Oops, I did not close that. There we go. Head over to satoshi15.com, right? And then there's some instructions here on how to buy. I'm going to be improving these instructions over the next little while so that it's like baby steps, because you know what, this is for the average person, not for the Bitcoin millionaire. A Bitcoin millionaire can make some money off of this, but they just need to know how, right? And that's what my school's for, right? So with that said, right, let's go on to the Q&A. Number one Q&A is, why is the market cap at some crazy number of 25 billion, right? And it's really simple, right? It's 21 trillion times whatever the price is, right? And then it comes up with the market cap based on all the tokens, but not all those tokens are circulating. The number of tokens that are actually circulating is here, and you can find this on the page here. We can go back to the top. It shows you that right here. The number of tokens circulation is right about here. It's totally right now. It's 350 million satoshis. And so why is it showing this? It's because it counts all the tokens that were created, and all the tokens were pre-created and placed inside of a smart contract. And that's how it works. And so that's why the supply is really, really small right now. Really small, 17%. And this page will automatically update as the supply increases or even decreases, because the supply can decrease because you sell TSATs and you get rid of it for TBTC, and then boom, then it's no longer in circulation. And so that's how it works. Alrighty. Now, another question that you guys have, why is the liquidity not locked, right? You can read more about that. But this is the one that really gets everybody in their panties in a bunch, is why anyone should buy TSATs instead of BTC. Well, I mean, I created a beautiful video inside the class, free class, but you could read it here and find out more. So let's just jump into the news. Bitcoin risks plunged to 114K as predatory traders squeeze BTC longs. I don't know. I mean, it's possible that this is what's going to happen, but let's see. I don't see that. Anyone know where M been? Oh, Mr. M, yeah, he's exercising and he's busy right now. So, but he'll be back. Don't worry, right? Yes, that's right. TSATs, you're getting it. Depends totally on the price of Bitcoin, nothing else. Right? And so anyways, let me just finish off right here. Can it drop? Bitcoin drop that low? Yes, it can. It can go as low as 110, but it won't last that long. And it'll be back up at 120-ish area in a no time flat. Okay. Hard money builds freedom. Weak money builds debt. Which side are you on? Well, obviously I'm on the strong money side, right? The fixed money and the good money side. Good money actually allows society to grow. Bad money destroys society and creates totalitarianism, right? That's just the way it is. Always been that way, always will. And this is why, people like Andrew Tate says, you've got a very little amount of time to make it rich, or you're going to be permanently stuck poor. And this is true. This is true. Why? Because our financial system is designed for that. Designed to wipe out the people at the bottom and make them slaves for the people at the top. Right? So if you don't want to be a slave for the people at the top, you may want to get some TSATs. Head over to satoshi15.com right now and get some TSATs. All right. Also, you can learn more about Bitcoin and why that is, why that's going to happen, right? If you become a member of the Bitcoin for Beginners, if you don't understand why this is the case. Okay. Let's see here. During the bull cycle. Yes, TSAT will do well during the bull cycle because it's connected to Bitcoin, obviously. It's a Bitcoin stablecoin. Yes. Alrighty. Send me two. Yeah, I'm going to be airdropping some TSATs to people, to about almost 2,000 accounts. So we've researched it and got all the accounts together. I know, he's been gone. I want him back here. Yeah. Mr. M, he will be back. Don't worry, he'll be back. We'll get him back in here. Okay. Just in a $20 billion UAE family office, Canoe Group just revealed it's buying Bitcoin. Yes, of course, you'd have to be dumb with billions of dollars not to do that. All right, Anthony Pompliano. Let's see what he has to say, right? Bitcoin become the hurdle rate. Okay?
Bitcoin is the very simple story. They are never going to stop printing money, so therefore Bitcoin will never stop going up. And if you simply think of Bitcoin as savings technology, all you have to do is go out, work hard at your job, make money, spend less than you make, and then put the extra savings into Bitcoin, and then allow Bitcoin to benefit from what we know is going to happen, which is they are never going to stop printing money. And I think that simplicity is actually very attractive to some cohort of investors. And now you see investors saying, wait a second here, this quote unquote debasement trade means that I don't have to go do all that work. I can simply just go and buy something like Bitcoin. And I think that really maybe the story of finance of this decade is that Bitcoin is becoming the hurdle rate, right? Historically, we've looked at things like the S&P. If you go back to 2020, the S&P is up 100% since 2020. Priced in Bitcoin is down 90%. All of the returns that people are talking about in traditional finance, most of them are negative because no one can beat Bitcoin. And so if you can't beat it, then we just say you got to buy it. And I think that's what a lot of investors are starting to do.
Yeah. If you can't beat it, better buy. And if you've got if you say it's too expensive, well, I made it cheap for you. Right here, dog. Look right here. Look how much it is. You can get it for like less than a penny. Boom. Boom. It's like the cheapest you're ever going to get. Right? That's it. Go get some. Right? Don't even tell me it's too expensive. Don't even go there. Right? It's cheap now. Right? You don't even have to pay the transaction fees. right? For transferring it. It's right on Solana. Boom. Less than even 1/10 of a penny, right? Which is what the price of Satoshi is. You can buy one Satoshi and not even pay that much in transaction fees. Think about that for a second. On Solana, your one Satoshi that you own, that you've purchased and transferred to your wallet, costs less than the actual transaction to move it there. Damn. There you go. Gold, right? RSI is a 91. Is insane. There's an overbought. Yeah, but the problem is, right? 91 is historically huge for gold, of course, but just because it's that high doesn't mean that the way these indicators work, right? Yes, they can sell you overextended markets, but it doesn't mean the market is ready to go down, right? It can stay overextended for extended period of times. So you have to look at other indicators to help you determine if it's going to go down. And what are some of the indicators? Well, the number one indicator you can see is go to the mainstream media. Hey, you saying anything? You telling us you telling us to go and buy gold? You telling us to line up? Are you showing videos of people lining up buying gold? No. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's a little bit suspect. Yeah. Right? So, since that's not happening, you can probably look for other indicators of how high this can go and how far this can extend. Right? And since we're not going to do some TA on gold, we're not going to do that. All right. The only difference between these two notes is your belief that one has more value than the other. Yes, that's true. But just keep in mind, right? Bitcoin is just as intrinsic as the US dollar too. It is a better intrinsic asset to use than the US dollar. Of course, it is. Its only use case is money between other people. Without people, it has zero use case. Its use case does not exist, right? And you're like, well, gold's electricity use case, transfer use case, is useless without people. Yeah, but it can still do that, whether we're here or not. So there you go, right? So 1 kilo gold equals 1 Bitcoin. That's amazing, right? It took Bitcoin only 16 years to catch up to 1 kilo gold. Look at that. Niche. Right? Oh, Kramer. As long as he's not talking about Bitcoin, I'm happy. Jim Cramer, as a confirmed gold bug for 4 decades, I think gold is finally catching up to the ridiculous U.S. budget deficit. This might be the thing Bitcoin needs to outperform gold for the rest of the Q4. Yeah, I think gold is probably going to go down now. Just kidding. I don't know. I think Kramer's, if he did say this, yeah, gold might have a little bit of a pullback. You wouldn't want him to say anything about your asset because that would be very scary. But it won't last. This whatever pullback that his comments cause will not last. Oh, look at that! Finally, the treasuries are moving up for the first time. This was stuck at 17.6 for quite some time, and now we're up 20 basis points. Boom, boom. If you guys are interested in trading crypto, you could head over to x.davincej15.com, where you can trade, you can get this website, and this is links in the description below. You could actually find where the best exchange is, and then you can see all the different exchanges that I support. And there you go. You can actually get some huge bonuses, right? So go there right now, sign up, and see if you can buy some Bitcoin there, right? If you've got big money, because and time, because it's not easy. Trust me, to go through the KYC process. Just it is what it is. All right, let me end it off with some Q&A. Are you back to drinking P3 again, or waiting till Bitcoin goes higher? Well, P3, right? First off, for those who don't know, it's Dom Perignon. This is a type of champagne, and P3 is the highest level of Dom Perignon that's out there, and it's very expensive. P3 Dom. There it is right here. Let's bring that up. It is crazy expensive, about $5,000 a bottle, right? You can get it as low as $1,500, but the average price is about $5,000. Yeah, I've never had P3 actually, so that would be nice actually. I do have a bottle though, but I haven't opened it yet. Oh damn! You know what? I gotta set a date for when I'm gonna, or an event that when I'm gonna open that. I think when we get to when TSATs gets Satoshis get to a million volume of 1 million transactions per day, I think I'll open that P3. Hey, guess who's joining us? Everybody's been asking about you, man. They want to see you. They miss you.
I miss you too.
Yeah.
Morning, man.
Yes, I miss you, of course, but they miss you more.
Okay, I made a mix of it. How's everything?
Oh, good, all good. Let me just turn off all
Hello,
the
hello.
lights. Okay, and see if you can get some more questions, and we do some. Oh, you broke it.
I broke the mic. There you go.
There you go.
Nice. Let me see if I can fish some questions.
I was just showing them that I have P3 because there's one person had a question about if I was going to go back to drinking P3.
Okay.
And I've never had P3.
Oh yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah. And but I do have a bottle. I do have a bottle. I mean, anyways.
Yeah. So much love in the chat. This is amazing. Metadimensional says, "What is your price prediction until end of the year?" I think he's talking about Bitcoin, I guess.
Oh, well, Bitcoin, right? I think we can see Bitcoin go up to almost 0.002 cents. That's dollars, right? So that's like less than a cent, two tenths of a cent. I think that's probably where we're gonna hit. Maybe a little bit more, right? Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a plan.
So it'll still be cheap, right?
Super cheap.
Right? You can get a lot.
Exactly. Manuel says, "Do you think Bitcoin goes lower?" I don't think we have a time frame here, but
Yeah, I mean there will be some ups and downs, but
before it goes higher, it goes a bit
exactly,
lower,
yeah.
right? That's the case. Let's see. So many good stuff in the chat. Thank you, guys.
Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, well, guys, I mean it is. I'm so proud of this application that I built, man. The TSATs, because there's more to it than what you guys see. What you see is just a small part.
There, yeah.
It is you have this application. You have the token itself, which is mostly what you guys are interested in buying, but the token is more than that, right? You can actually there's an application. This application took me the longest to build. It was the hardest part to build.
I know.
The token was nothing. Okay? There's nothing to do except for organize. I did do what was called a vanity address for TSATs, right? As you know, as you can see that it starts with TSAT. Right? That was a little bit of a pain.
I bet.
That was a lot. That I had like 5 computers running.
And trying to catch that.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
It was brutal.
I bet.
Right? And it was hard to get this name. But I managed to, actually 3 of them actually got finally after.
Wow, how long did it take?
Like, it was, here's the thing. I failed several times and I had to restart the process because it crashed. So it took a couple of days before I got something.
That's crazy because the T is lowercase and the SAT is uppercase.
Exactly. So, yeah. Oof. So I got the vanity address, but that was difficult. If you want to try and do that just on your own, you'll see if you did it right. If you do it right, it probably takes anywhere from about the best case is an hour. The worst case,
Couple of days.
yeah, exactly, a couple of days.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay, Damien says T-Sats as safe as a hardware wallet.
Yes, you could save it in a hardware. Is it safe as a hardware wallet?
As safe as a.
Well, here's the thing, right? Like the hardware wallet, it is subjected to technical risks, right?
It depends also on which hardware wallet.
And yeah, exactly. So it is what it is, right? But that's just the way it is, right? Bitcoin is subjected to the same technical risks, just less so than, for example, the Solana is, and Ethereum, which is all part of this whole backing of TSATs, right? Because both Ethereum and Solana are all connected to this. If one of them fails, oh boy, we're in trouble.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but it's not end of the world though, because the reason why it's not end of the world because the TBTC is stored in a decentralized form, and it's basically because all these plain chains are just databases. We can program something to get you your value back one way or another.
Exactly. Nice. People are asking if you are Satoshi.
No, but Satoshi did come and help me build this. So yeah.
Potato.
Same thing.
All right, that's it.
All right. Is there any other questions? I guess if not, I will leave it at that. What about Blue Wallet? Blue Wallet, oh, man. Recently, they updated it and they erased all my accounts. Now, keep in mind, there were read-only accounts. Okay. But that's not right. That shows that they are very negligent, right? When they're doing the process of upgrading the what's it called? The project, their software. So this is one of the things you don't, honestly, I'm going to get, once my next big project after this, if this does well, and I think this will do well, no, there's no ifs, it will do well, T-Sats, right?
It's already doing well.
Exactly, it's already done very well. Once it's once we get to like 1 million volume per day, I will work on a wallet software. And one of the things I'll do, right, is that the wallet software will never, ever change its user interface unless it creates a new wallet product. So, for example, if we want to redesign the whole interface, we can do that, but it was to be called something else.
Yep.
Right? Or we come up with another style where, the old version is still here, and it sticks there, but anybody new coming on gets a new interface, and anybody old stays with the old interface.
Yep.
That's it. That's another way to design it. I just cannot stand how MetaMask has completely changed.
Yeah, they lost their mind there.
They did.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody is smoking weed there.
Yeah, they forgot they now have competition, you know? Like back in the days, they were kind of dominating the market. Now, not so much, right? So if they don't play their cards right, someone is going to come in and snatch all the users, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? My new wallet, right? Because I'm going to tell you guys something, a little secret. So the wallets, right? They charge you anywhere from 0.85% to 1% on any swaps you do. So you might think, so what? Well, I'm willing to bet if I were to take all of my swaps in the last year, it would add up to well over $100,000. $100,000. And I bet you guys will get to around 10,000.
Easy.
Right?
Per user.
Is that worth it? Would you pay $10,000 to use a wallet? No.
Because it's free, right?
Because it's free? It's not free.
Exactly.
So when I do build this wallet, one of the things I want to do, right, is I'm going to put, just for spite, every time you swap, it shows how much you save because I'll make the swaps free compared to all the other ones and say, look, and then charge you $20 a month. Because is that worth it? Yes, it is. Because look how much you're saving.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Those are the things that they are hidden and they don't tell, some of the wallets, they don't even tell you.
Exactly. Soulflare. I only found out this just a few days ago. Soulflare tells you one price that you're going to be, okay, you're going to swap it for this and you're going to get this. But that's a freaking lie.
Yeah.
They run it through OKX and OKX collects 1%.
Damn.
And gives you the shaft. And then whatever's left is you get.
Damn.
And so you get less than what you were expecting.
Because they didn't even tell you up front.
No. At least MetaMask and...
They say this is the cost.
Yeah. But what's it called? Phantom, they say, hey. By the way.
Just for you to know.
Right?
This is happening.
This is happening. We're going to see this big thing. We're going to stick it places.
But hey, you can decide not to swap.
Exactly.
You don't have to swap.
Yeah.
You can keep whatever you want. I know. Crazy.
So there it is, right?
Yep.
There it is. All right, guys. Is there any other questions? If not, I'm going to cut it.
I just have a few main price predictions. And do you think we top this year? What's your turn on the cycles? Do you think we get altcoin season? My guess is we repeat November, December, January, like we did last time.
Well, we're already in alt season for the top 10, right? The top alts, 10 alts, right? Don't you think?
I think so. I mean, BNB has gone to a new all-time high, for example.
Yeah, so 130. I remember just a few days ago it was 1,000. Do you know what it is now?
No.
1.3K, 1,300K, $1,300.
It's going up fast.
Fast.
So yes,
I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I've seen it's gone to 1,000. I think a couple of weeks ago, and then it's gone bananas.
Yeah, it's just insane.
Wow, yeah, 1.3. So yeah, some coins have been already, but I'm expecting still, after Bitcoin goes banana, I'm expecting another rotation from people that have money in Bitcoin, wanting to take the wave of altcoins. Difficult to say when it's going to happen. I mean, we could spill into 2026 for altcoin season, right? It's possible. That's why we say all the time, don't wait a number per se or a specific time frame, because Bitcoin likes to freak everyone out, right?
Exactly. So it's time for like Solana and those guys to go, but because Solana, BNB has been around for forever, right? So I'm surprised that and Solana is really newish compared to Binance Smart Chain. So I think there could be a reckoning, right? Because it's smaller, that means it can move a lot more than
Exactly.
Than the others, right? So
I have a theory. I don't know if you agree here, but what I'm expecting is, and don't quote me, guys, because I don't have a crystal ball, but what I'm expecting is a bunch of ETFs. They will have a bunch of coins into an ETF, and that will be the top. So I don't know when that will happen.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
But that could be the
I
top.
wouldn't be surprised. Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Alrighty, that's all the questions. Let's call it a day. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Cheers.